Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another video. So before we get into things, I did want to quickly thank you all for over 30,000 subscribers! Holy moly, I still can't believe we actually hit that number, even though it's already been a few days since that happened. But thank you so much for all of your support over the past several years. And it feels even more rewarding because I feel pretty good about the content that I put out lately. Especially how, like, normally, right now, we'd be in, like, full-on, like, pre-expansion pack, release hype, but I don't have the luxury of that this fall, apparently, so, because normally that kind of, like, keeps the hype and the content going pretty easily with me doing, like, many info and thoughts videos about the latest stuff that's being revealed. But in spite of that, I feel like I've managed to put out some pretty nice content. So hopefully I can keep that going. And here's some more stuff happening, more cool stuff happening, streams and all that other stuff too. I don't know. I still don't know like how much longer I'll do YouTube, so I'll just keep on going with it. But it's also appropriate that I am thanking you all because this video is happening because of some of your requests, because recently I did a video about MC Command Center about like switching to another household pretty easily, where if I just click on Kelly here, who's not part of my current household, you go to MC Command Center, just regular clicking, no shift clicking, but go to MC Cheats and then play this household. I'm not actually going to do it right now, but I just stumbled upon this all on my own, and you can just switch to another household without having to go to Manage Worlds and all that stuff. Though I think depending if you're like switching to a completely different world, it does make the loading screen longer than usual, but it's still pretty handy. So I was like, well, if you want me to do like a video about how I use MC Command Center, then I will, so here I am doing that now. So this is not going to be like an extensive every single thing about MC Command, because even now, I still don't think I know everything about it that even I would maybe find useful, because there's some other things where it's like, nah, I don't really need it. But, oh man, there's definitely a lot more stuff that I use for it now than I did when I started a few years ago, because I feel like MC Command Center, despite how popular it is, it's not really explained all that well unless you've happened to watch other YouTubers kind of talk about this same stuff. But there's even stuff I've just found on my own, like that switching to another household, but also even something I discovered just last night. If I just click on actually, no, hold on. I'm going to use Nolan for this specific example because it works a little bit better since he's in just like a more sort of like normal career, whereas Breen is in the actor's career. So you go to MC Command Center, and then under Sim Commands, there's the normal modifying cast, but I'm used to just doing shift click and modifying cast that way. But there's modify career outfit, because for quite a while I've had a mod where you just click on the dresser and there's that interaction to do that. But this is apparently being part of MC Command Center. I just don't know for how long. Maybe it's being just added recently. I just have no idea. But yeah, so we have Nolan here. He's a gavel smasher in the lawyer career, which sounds pretty hardcore. So he has this outfit. And yeah, he is a vampire, because yeah, I've actually shown him off in a couple of my previous Let's Plays, but despite this saying every day, don't worry, this is still the career outfit. Like, I don't know, what if I want him to be, say, a raccoon? A raccoon lawyer, or even a bear. Like, I think Tazreen would be happy about that. She loves bears just as much as I love seagulls. So, it'd just be like an unbearable lawyer. So, we could just... Oh my gosh. If you go to, like, the normal change outfit interaction, then, like, you normally can't see the career outfits in that. So that's how you know that it works. Outfits... change outfit. See, no bear to be seen, so that's how you already know that it worked even without having Nolan going to work. Because actually the bulk of the stuff I use for MC Command Center is through the computer, because that's another way that you change settings. But I'll show off the stuff by clicking on Sims first, since I've kind of already, like, gone into that sort of thing. So, Breen is here, she's eating her mac and cheese. But what if I want her to change her outfit without, like, having her to, like, get up and spin into, like, do the normal animation that we've come to know and love since The Sims 1? Well, I go to here, MC Command Center, go to MC Dresser, and, oh, actually, hold on, I'll just move the camera over to the right so you can see this even better in real time. So, MC Dresser, change outfit, so it has the normal picker, but it actually changes instantly without even doing the normal animation. So there we go. Now she's in her everyday instead of athletic, without having to interrupt her hopefully tasty mac and cheese. It is excellent, so that's good. Oh, actually, I think this is from her cauldron, so yeah, she is a spellcaster. So then we'll click on her again. So modify household and cast is also on this top menu here. We'll go into MC Cast though, because there's some interesting things you can change, like even like the walk style and the physique and the voice without having to go through the loading screens. There's also select favorite drink, though I don't think it actually does all that much in gameplay. Like there's the option to get your favorite drink when you're at a bar, but it doesn't even seem to like change the buff. It is still kind of weird, I think, that this is not in Create a Sim, but it's in this mod. So there's that. You can also select your favorite umbrella if you have seasons, so you can do this without clicking on the umbrella stand. There's also manage traits, and then you can change the personality traits. And I do have the more casts trait slots mod by Low Poly Pancake, so that's why she has 5 instead of just 3. You know, there's also add and remove trait, but this doesn't seem to work for me, because if I like search for cheerful, it's no matches found, so I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever. It's not too important to me personally. I just use other methods of changing my Sims traits. Then there's MC Cheats. I think this is probably the thing I use the most when it comes to like clicking on my Sims or other Sims. Because especially if you've watched me create Sims on stream and I put them in the game, then I spend a few minutes just cheating their skills up, and it's yeah. Entertaining content. No, just kidding. But yeah, just don't want all my Sims to start at 0 all the time, because that gets really samey. So you can even max all the skills at once if you want to be that cheaty. But you can set skills to level, even ones from like maybe like various mods that you've downloaded. And this might only be a recent thing, unless I've just not noticed. But you can even multi-select. So if you want to cheat a few skills up to the same level, then you can do that. Say I do want to like have charisma and DJ mixing at the same level, then I can do that, so they're both highlighted in green. And then I'll put both of them up to 5. And there we go. That's already given me the notification there, so it's worked. There's also expansion cheats for different packs. I don't know if I think I've used UI Cheats extension to do most of this stuff, but that's also in here. Well, yeah, you can go to occult cheats and you can do different things, you know, like activating like the bloodlines so that your spellcaster gets, I think they get experience faster if I remember correctly with like the bloodline things. Breen already has weak bloodlines, so that's why this is not appearing here. You can even learn like all the learn all the cauldron potions, learn all the spells and all that stuff, increase the points. Actually, yeah, I've used that for vampires too. Reset sim, can also do that through this. Usually I do just like the shift click and reset object debug. Yeah, so we'll go over to the computer now, so you can just do a normal click on the computer and then MC Command Center. MCC settings, I do go in here. What I do use is notification console menu settings and relationship settings. So I go into console command settings, and I go into testing cheats, and I have this enabled so that upon loading the game, testing cheats is always on instead of me having to type the cheat. It's just a nice convenient sort of thing. Same thing with enable full edit cast. I have this always enabled. By the way, with certain options, you will have to restart your game in order for your changed options to fully apply. But yeah, it's just some of the options that you change where you need to do that, not all of them. But with enable full edit and cast, there is one slight catch. You still need to go into live mode at least once in your current play session so that it actually applies. Because before, I've just gone straight into create a sim out of manage worlds, and it doesn't let me fully edit. So there's that to keep in mind. And debug commands and cheats. I also have this enabled. So this enables more options when you shift click on stuff. So for example, with the stage for the sim sessions thing with the performers, you need this enabled if you want to have the stage place down, and then you can actually have the performances happen, because it's a debug interaction as considered by the game. So yeah, that's basically what I use it for. I mean, yeah, there's this build by settings by debug enabled and that stuff, but I use Twisted Maxi's Better Build My mod to enable and disable these as I please while I'm actually in build mode, so I don't really actually use that specific part of this mod. Yeah, there's also this that I just discovered today with this romance difficulty adjustment. Maybe I'll play around with that later. It's okay, every negative point is 10%, 100% slower. I don't know. Yeah, I might just try that later. But the thing that I do use in here is relationship culling, because after a while, the game may cull certain relationships, so maybe your sims might not know each other anymore, and then you have to build it back up all over again. And I have so many sims in this save that it can get annoying, so there are a few different options. You can stick with the default EA one, or one with MC Cleaner. It'll happen based on the MC Cleaner settings, but I bypass it entirely. So, but with Dresser though, replace situation outfits. With situation outfits, it's for, well, different situations that happen in the game, like for when other sims outside your current household are just walking by in the rain, then they have a random goofy outfit that pops up on them that you cannot change at all normally, which is super annoying to me, because oftentimes they spawn with outfits that I feel don't match their personalities, so I have changed some of these. So with the Spice Festival in City Living, I have changed that one so that they wear every day, because I feel for that particular festival, it's no, they don't need a particular special outfit for that, just wear their everyday clothing, it's fine. So I've set that one as that. I believe this is one of the ones where you need to restart the game to do that. Oh, okay, they just went out of that entirely. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can even the vampire situations, because yeah, I think there are situations where there's vampire wannabes, but they're not actually vampires at all. City walk by situations, island living situations, humor festival, even university. Actually, I noticed there is a situation outfit for cottage living with the Finchwick Fair. They haven't added an option for that. Hopefully they'll do that in the future. And then there's MC Occult. So there's all these ones for the different, yeah, just the different settings, maximum spellcasters that are allowed to spawn in the world, that sort of thing. But one thing that I haven't changed yet, but I'm considering it, is with aliens. There's abduction settings and abduction frequency. So I just have it normal right now. And it's kind of funny how, your mileage can vary a lot, where some people have told me they get alien abductions a lot with just the normal setting or just no mods at all. But I haven't had an alien abduction in years. So I might actually change this to high alien contact. But there's even alien invasion where it's you will get abducted a lot. Don't get comfortable in your home because you won't be there long. I mean, that could be good for storytelling if you really are setting up an actual alien invasion. And then MC population. I only use this for one thing personally, though. You could even get rid of the bar nights if they bother you, but The one thing I use is to actually increase the number of sims that can appear at the lot that you're currently visiting. So if I go into other settings, I believe, yeah, or sorry, not just sims, maximum sims in zone. So the default value is 20. I've set it to 31 just because, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I couldn't just settle for 30. But I only advise raising the limits if you have a pretty decent computer, because say if you're running on barely minimum settings and you put it up to 50, then don't expect to have good performance. Last but certainly not least is MC Woohoo, because I don't think I really... Oh wait, sorry, hold on. There are a couple things that I use MC Tuner for on the computer, because there's Friendly Stay the Night and Friendly Ask of Single, because normally they're strictly romantic interactions, but if you have it enabled, then it's a friendly interaction, so that's pretty cool. Just feel like that is just a weird design decision on Maxis's part. But yeah, there's even things you can change, like allowing the monster under the bed. Oh, another thing is, normally this is enabled, this put away books fix, but I find when it is enabled, I have this weird glitch where sometimes if my sim reads a book, then the book kind of gets stuck to their hand, and it's just weird, so... then MC Woohoo, though, that's what I was gonna get to, because there's a Woohoo skill. I actually have recently disabled it, but yeah, you have this extra skill in your game where your sims can be good or bad at woohooing, but I found regardless if my sim has a lot of woohoo skill or not, most of the time it deteriorates the sim's romantic relationship, because apparently it uses like other factors, like I think their hygiene and like a bunch of other things, but for me in the end it normally just means their relationship goes down. So yeah, I've disabled. But if you do want to use it, I feel like it makes sense as a skill to have in the game. There's also Extreme Woohoo if you want to like have sims woohoo more often. But I've also tried changing it with the new Tub Woohoo, Hot Tub Woohoo, and it's like it for some reason gets rid of most of the interactions on the hot tub, and I don't know. I haven't tried it super recently, but I have tried it multiple times. Just over like a longer time period. It's like, I don't know why that's never been fixed. It's confusing. Yeah, that's pretty much it for how I use MC Command Center. This ended up being a bit of a longer video than I expected, but yeah, that really puts things into perspective, just how much I use MC Command Center for various things. So feel free to let me know in the comment section below just like how you use MC Command Center, because then we could all learn from each other. And thank you all for requesting this video and for so much support over the past 7 years. And of course I will leave the link to the website for MC Command Center so you can go download this for yourself if you haven't already, or even just check for updates, because usually if there is at least a somewhat major update, then MC Command Center does get updated. But with that, I'm going to wrap this up here. So be sure to subscribe if you would like to keep up with my latest gaming content, including live simulations and more. So I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching.